In C program context of view, the memory will be like this. We are discussing about variables, right? Variable is nothing but what? Name of the location. I mean, name of a memory location, right? In this, we have RAM. And the previous class we already discussed about RAM is nothing but random access memory, also called as primary memory. And this RAM is divided into, of course, some good number of segments. We call them as what? Code segment, where the code will be reside in this portion. Of course, we have one more segment called stack segment, stack portion, and one more we discussed already in functions. One more is what? Heap. As of now, these two are not necessary. Our focus is on stack. Stack is nothing but what? Memory location, where variables will be created. The space for variables will be created in a stack portion, which is called RAM. Okay, but to perform addition or subtraction or any arithmetic operations, not only arithmetic, any operation will be handled by what? CPU, right? You please understand that. Of course, if you take some CPU, something like a big cabin, in general we call this a CPU, where CPU contains centrally processing unit, contains all type of memories. But we are digging into the depth of the program, architecture. CPU itself, what? A central processing unit. In that we have arithmetic logical unit, control unit, as well as a memory unit. Okay, I am going inside the architecture. In that architecture, we are discussing about what? CPU is nothing but what? Collection of arithmetic and logical unit. Control unit is one section, as well as memory is the other section. Okay. So when I try to take one variable, that variable could be have two locations. That could have two locations. Either I will stay in this location or in this location. Ultimate purpose is what? Whenever I have some instruction in code segment, for that variable space will be created. That could be 2 bytes or 4 bytes or how much of memory. That value will be provided to this CPU. Okay, CPU. So while applying this, the variable location could be either this memory or within this memory. The memory available in RAM is called stack. Variable memory available in CPU is called, assume this is some small amount of space or memory. This memory we call them as what? Register memory. Register memory. This is our microprocessor. Actually, this is the one. Microprocessor is the one hardware which performs arithmetic or logical operations. Now see simple scenario. Let us say I want to execute A plus B. Okay, A plus B are the A plus B is one instruction. So in this A plus B is available in this code section. For that, what is the value of A? What is the value of B? That values are available here. If it is a normal variable, then that value A comma B will be supplied to this microprocessor in this along with the operation addition. So value A, value B along with the operation plus. So this is arithmetic operation. These three components, which is data 1, data 2 and operation, will be supplied to whom? Microprocessor, and perform the addition operation. The result back will be to memory. Okay, so this is called what? Memory of a variable, where based on where the variable is located, either in stack or in the CPU. Based on this concept, we have a special concept called storage class. Storage class is nothing but classification of a variable or where the variable is available within the memory or within the CPU. I said already that CPU also contains a small amount of memory, that is called what memory? Register memory. Okay, so based on based on the available of memory, we have a storage class. Okay, so continuation of this, I have 4 storage classes. So I repeat again, from C compiler point of view, variable name identifies what? Some physical location, right, within the computer. So here we have basically two kinds of locations. One is in computer, one is what? Memory as well as CPU registers. Okay. If you take the CPU registers, storage class will decide which location variable has to be stored. In which location variable has to be stored. So ultimate purpose of storage class is what? It has to tell us, storage class tells us 4 points we have, where variable would be stored, where the variable will be stored. Either that could be memory or CPU registers. Another one is while taking the variable, that could have initial value, right? Initial value. I mean, while declaration of the variable, by default values are there. So storage class also tells us what is the initial value. In general, till now we studied about all variables values are defaultly as a garbage value, but not always. We have some special case also, but that is called what? Initial value. Okay, if it is not S, until now we studied about what? That is called default value. In general, we studied about what? Garbage value, but this is not regular. Okay, in general it is garbage value. Third point is what? What is the scope of a variable? In the previous video we studied about what is scope, right? Scope is nothing but what? Range. Same way, how long it will variable exist. I mean, what is the extent? Up to what extent the variable is available. So these are the 4 points storage classes has to inform to us. No, storage class informed us what are the category, what are the points. This has to tell what type of variable it is. Okay. So we have 4 storage classes based on this concept called memory and CPU registers. We have 4 storage classes. One is automatic storage class, register storage class, static storage class, and external storage class. We'll see in detail what category are the examples regarding automatic storage class.